In the year 3100 BCE, the fate of two kingdoms teetered on the edge of a sword. The burning sands of the battlefield between Upper and Lower Egypt were imbued with a tense stillness. Standing on the brink of history was Pharaoh Narmer, a figure whose ambition knew no bounds. His sharp eyes scanned the horizon as his army awaited his command, each heartbeat echoing the stakes and tensions that plagued these once divided lands. This is more than a battle, Narmer mused to himself, gripping his ceremonial mace. This is a destiny. Narmer's vision was clear, a unified Egypt, where the Nile ran through a kingdom bound not only by geography, but by a new sense of identity and purpose. His resolve had been forged through alliances and betrayals, conversations murky as the Nile's waters at dusk. Next to him stood his loyal general, Menes, a strategist whose loyalty was as unyielding as the pyramids that were yet to rise. Narmer, they will come for our heads if we falter, Menes warned, his rough voice betraying a hint of fear. We must show no weakness. Narmer nodded, understanding that within the chaos of warfare lay the crystallization of his dreams. On the other side, the king of Lower Egypt paced nervously, a man whose ambitions were overshadowed by the imminent threat of Narmer's forces. We cannot let this visionary conqueror rewrite our history, he declared to his advisors, trying to mask his dread. We must hold our ground. As their fates clashed, the narrative is interwoven with vivid accounts of the land they fought for. The gentle sweep of the Nile, the life-giver, carving its existence through arid lands, transforming deserts into lush fields. It was this river that breathed life into Egypt, facilitating the agricultural innovations that led to unparalleled prosperity. Crops like barley and emmer wheat flourished, while irrigation techniques advanced with each passing season, driving a surge in population and wealth. Religion, too, played an integral role. Gods and goddesses bore witness to the aspirations of humankind. Temples rose, and with them, the belief in a divine order that Pharaoh Narmer longed to unify under one crown. As battles raged and warriors fell, the skies echoed with the cries for unity, for a kingdom that stretched from the delta to the cataracts. With a decisive strike, Narmer shattered the resistance, his forces overwhelming the fragmented armies of Lower Egypt. The battlefield grew silent, but for the murmurs of the victorious and the defeated alike. Narmer stood triumphant, the weight of the crown heavy with both victory and responsibility. A new epic had dawned, breathing life into the vision of a united Egypt. Amidst the ruins, Narmer decreed the birth of a new capital at Memphis, a city that would symbolize the heart of a united land. The crown of Upper and Lower Egypt sat on his head as a testament to the possibilities of unity and strength. Stepping back, we see how this moment echoed through millennia. The unification of Egypt under Narmer marked the beginning of an era known as the Old Kingdom, a period of architectural, cultural, and societal advancements. The Great Pyramids, the Sphinx, and a centralized form of governance trace their roots back to this singular unification. It was here that the seeds of one of the world's most enduring civilizations were sown, destined to leave an indelible mark on human history. As the video draws to a close, viewers are left with an understanding of how the unification of ancient Egypt wasn't just the merging of lands, but the birth of a legacy that shaped the very foundation of human civilization.